There's no more recognised or respected name in the winemaking industry in Hunter Valley than Tyrrell's, whose family first graced this hallowed ground in 1858. Today, the family remain one of the region's most respected winemakers, with extensive vineyards that produce outstanding Semillon, Shiraz and Chardonnay. Headed, of course, by patriarch Bruce Tyrrell and his fifth generation winemaker son, Chris. Let's go and check out what they're up to. Well guys, I'm here with none other than Bruce Tyrrell. And Bruce, thank you so much for your time today.
Not a problem.
Now Bruce, you're a fourth generation winemaker, is that right?
Yeah, I'm the fourth generation of the Tyrrells here, and great pleasure to say that the fifth's all working in the business.
Absolutely, and, yeah. Well, I mean, lucky for us, you went into the family business. And, now, just this morning we saw some grapes being picked off the dam block and processed in the shed. Chris was saying that the fruit's looking really good this year.
Yeah, look, we've come through. Should never say this.
You don't want to jinx it.
You get superstitious. Yeah. It's been a remarkably easy vintage.
Okay.
There's no problems there. The fruit's all clean. All the things have
great
fallen into place. So
fingers crossed.
We won't know for another 6 or 7 weeks, really, till
of course.
They settle down just how good they are. But there's no reason to be pessimistic.
You've obviously expanded the original kind of vineyards from the first few generations. What's the kind of overall plan to kind of
Oh, look, what we've done in the last 20 odd years, I suppose, is it's with the growth of Semillon for us. Andrew Spinizzi, chief winemaker, and I in the late 80s realised that we were going to be lucky enough to be one of the few number of people who get to work with something that's truly unique.
It's really great, yeah.
And so Spin went off looking at equipment and technology and techniques. I went looking for the best vineyards in the valley.
Right.
And there's only one that I'd like that's left, and McWilliams won't let me have it.
Is that the Lovedale?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not going to get Lovedale, but we've bought, we've leased, we've contracted, and at the moment mostly buying and leasing.
Yeah.
So as long as I can keep getting the good vineyards, I'm happy.
That's it. What's in these barrels here? I mean, do you have wine stored in here, or are they?
This is Verdelho pressing.
Yeah.
It's been fortified.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so it's the old Madeira.
Yeah.
Old Madeira.
Is this something you plan to bottle in the future? Or?
Yeah. We actually did too well with it, and we've had to stop.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Our base material we didn't have enough of it.
Yeah, right.
So we've got to leave it for a while now, another few years, and get some more age on.
And with these big sort of the fooders through here, I mean, what do you have? Kind of, do you use these for cellaring and things like that?
Pretty much all for our Hunter Red.
Yep.
And this is empty now. We had a lot of old ones to get rid of.
Yep.
But interestingly, I have never seen the winery look like this in my life.
Yeah,
it's always had 3 rows of barrels.
Yeah, but now it's empty.
It's here, and perhaps we've got tasting bar in there, that all of this area will actually become a cellar door.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's beautiful. It's
because
nice to have that tradition
else.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else has got this.
Yeah. I mean, the old original kind of pilings there, the dirt floor, it's just the tradition of the building is fantastic. Yeah. And then through the back here, do you keep wine in these barrels here?
Yeah, down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so there's definitely wine in here?
That's known as Millionaires Road down there.
Is this all the vats?
Yeah.
Some of them? Yeah.
But down here, it's degrees cooler than it is here. And today's not a hot day.
Yeah, it's noticeably cooler. Yeah. All your barrels come from France, is that?
All from Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
People talk about French oak, but it's largely European.
Yeah. In these barrels here in front of us, what's in there?
They're all empty at the moment.
Oh, okay.
They'll be filled in 3 weeks.
Right, with the reds?
With this year's reds. But if you come up a bit further, these are a bit older down this end. That'll be bottled in May.
That's the Stevens, yeah.
Stevens, it's the 18 Stevens Shiraz.
There's VAT 9, there it is, yeah. Do the VAT 9s stay in barrel a bit longer than Stevens? Oh, they come out at the same time?
Come
out
about the same time. Now that's the 8 acres. That'll be the first release of 8 acres for a very long time.
Yeah.
When we come next door, then we go down into Chardonnay world. Yeah, that's Chardonnay. That's a contract job.
Oh, yep.
A fellow that we do make his wine for him.
Do you use
high tech pressure vessel.
I was going to say,
When the gas builds up, it just goes.
use a little sandbag there, yeah.
And if it bursts, sand just settles at the bottom.
Perfect.
Very, very effective. And you can buy these glass air trap things.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Cost a couple of $100 each, and someone breaks them, you've got a glass in the bottom of the barrel.
Of course, yeah. Sand's a much better way.
And they cost about 2 cents. The smell when you're in here, smell that?
Yeah.
That's fermenting Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells good though. It
Oh,
smells
yeah,
nice.
lovely. I love coming in here early in the morning when it's still.
Yeah.
You just get this smell of fermenting Chardonnay and new oak. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So each block pretty much is picked separately. All the good Chardonnay fermented separately, and then there'll be an initial scan. If there's one barrel that's not as good, it'll be rejected.
Yep. So do you go through then and taste each barrel individually?
As they go,
yeah.
And then we'll do a major tasting where they'll all be lined up barrel by barrel.
Yeah. Do you find that, I mean, obviously a lot of your wines are under screw cap now. Everything is under screw cap? Yeah. And do you feel like in terms of the cellaring potential of the things like the VAT series, has that changed at all, or has it given them a longer life?
What it's done is, I think the premise you have to start that with is under screw cap, basically everything's the same.
Yeah.
Under cork, with age, every bottle's different.
Yeah.
And you really need to open a couple of dozen of a wine that's 15 years old under cork and screw cap, and then the lights go on.
Yeah.
You know, the 24 bottles under screw cap, you drink them all.
And
they'll all have bottle age character. They'll all be great. The ones with cork, they'll be all over the place.
Shop. Yeah.
Some will taste 3 years old. Some will taste. We did it with 6 dozen of each, 10-year-old that one.
Yep.
And there was nothing under cork that was better than the screw cap.
Yep.
And there would be lucky to be 10 bottles that was good.
Yeah, right.
And then they tailed off to the last 5 or 6 being
really
undrinkable.
Bad. Yeah.
And it's always been a worry to me that somebody pays a lot of money for a 10-year-old VAT one with a cork in it.
Yeah.
And it's a dud cork.
And it's not good, yeah.
And the guy who served it, when he's entertaining and wanting to impress, says, I'm never going to buy that shit again.
Absolutely.
And it happens. Yeah. Within 6 months of us releasing our top Semillons under screw cap, the sales went up by 30%.
Really? Because people obviously felt, they were able to trust the screw cap.
There were no more duds.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
So
it's a no-brainer.
So much easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Well, Bruce, thank you so much for your time and showing us around. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed the visit.
Absolutely. Cheers.